How's it been, huh? Anyway, I got some time left because my older sister, she has to go get her vaccine, and boy, do I feel bad for her because I got that booster shot a couple of days ago and I felt like shit. Thankfully, I'm better now, so. And we're back to Teenage Mercenary or Mercenary Enrollment. Mercenary Enrollment is like the better title because it sounds more, I don't know, I'm not gonna say clever, but I guess Teenage Mercenary is just like too obvious. It's kind of lazy. But then again, I'm lazy, so why am I going off on this tangent? Well, that's the John Perry way. So anyway, back to episode. It says 23, but it's the URL. But it's 24 here. I guess that's because of the prologue. Man, that messed me up because like when I was trying to title my episode like previously, I was like, is it 22 or 23? I don't know. It's 23. So anyway, back. Let's get back to it. Man, I'm starving. Let's eat. This is what you got, right? Ramyun. I almost said something I wasn't supposed to, but I'll explain it some other day. Huh? Oh yeah. You always get that one. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna just explain it right now since I'm gonna forget it someday. So ramyun is like a Korean version of ramen, basically the same thing. That's just like the company name. And for those of you who don't know, ramyun moko gale, it directly translates. Do you want to eat ramen at my house or my place? But it's kind of like South Korea's version of Netflix and chill. Like you want to come to my house and watch Netflix? Nah, ramyun moko gale. Anyway, yeah, a bit of Korean culture for you there. Oh, I forgot the drinks. I'll go. It's fine. I'll remember you up anyway. I can't stop laughing about those ghost soul tech idiots. They took us for chumps and got their asses handed to them. And the way they came charging and trying to pull that gangster shit, haha. What are these drinks? They look delicious. Won't be seeing those fools around for a while now. Tuna mayo. Yeah. Hello. Huh? Oh, is that onigiri? Wait, but it can't be because onigiri isn't a triangle shape, I don't think, and they're also in Korea. That onigiri is Japanese. Whatever, I don't care. What started the fight? One of those bastards was messing with the Yongchan outside. With messing with Yongchan outside the game. Why did I call him the Yongchan? That's weird. Are you hurt? No, Cha Yong came to the rescue. Yongchan, if you find yourself in a situation like that again, just don't back down. Huh? You saw what I did, right? You gotta let them know you're ready for anything. Those types will eat you alive if they think you won't fight back. Yeah, that's. Well, sometimes that's true because, like, a lot of times most bullies aren't about that life. But some of them are. You. Like, some of them are, and that's, like, kind of insane. So, like, I mean, I still think fighting back is better than nothing because it's like. It just, at least, you, like, let them know. But, like, sometimes, like, not all boys are like the weak cowards who only go after those who are weak. Like some of them actually want that challenge, and that is scary. He's right. You gotta show them that you won't take shit or others walk all over you. But what if they really end up hitting me for it? They're still gonna try to hit you even if you seem scared. They're just bastards. But they might beat me up even more. Yeah, but if you don't fight back, you're gonna feel all of it. If you do fight back, you're gonna be so pumped of adrenaline you won't feel it till later. So yeah, they could, but you'll be labeled as a bitch if you don't say anything, and that just makes it worse. I've seen it work before because dudes don't want to rush to trouble. They just keep picking on the weak and quiet ones and never speak. I'm glad that they're helping him out, but these guys did exactly that to Youngchan. That's exactly what they do. Why are they like acting like they just didn't do that? They just keep picking on the weak and quiet ones they never speak of. It's not always the case, but still. And it was just speak up and fight back, Youngchan. You weren't half bad back then. Oh, that is Onigiri, or maybe the Korean version. Because I don't want to be disrespectful, but Korea kind of like does have like a lot of like their own. They kind of, I'm not gonna say knockoffs because, like I said, that's rude. But they do have like a lot of like their own version of Japanese stuff. For example, kimbap is Korean version of sushi. Ramen is their version of microwavable ramen. Pretty similar, but there are some differences. Anyway, ooh, he's in the army. Hey, he actually got like stew and bread. That's cool. Most armies give you like shit food. Fucker. Fucker. I don't know if they're actually like cursing or what, but or if they're just speaking language that he doesn't understand. But that's kind of weird. Like, wasn't Ijin Yu like a complete boss? Like, why is he getting? Well, he kind of does look like younger here, so maybe that's why. But what kind of military like bullies you for food? Like, I get America ain't like the most holiest of the lands, but like, I don't even think they do that. Like, come on. I'm not the bravest or the strongest by any stretch of the imagination, but I fucking wish someone would try me for this food. Like, I will smash the bowl over your head if you try me for my food. Like, that's you are not taking this from. Yeah, look at that's exactly how I feel, Ijin Yu. Did he? Oh, wait, is he beating him with a? No, he's holding a rock. He's beating him with a rock. Holy shit! He's got a whole bunch of rocks. He grabbed. Oh, I mean, I don't blame him. That's the smart thing to do, but I said use the bowl. He picked up fucking rocks and bricks and beat the shit out of him. I hope I don't get interrupted because we can't lose this episode. That was a genuine reaction. We can't. Oh, thumbnail. Oh, I got chills from thinking. Exactly. Oh, excellent fucking webtoon I'm reading. The truth is, I didn't like you guys. I mean, finally, like, you guys bullied the fuck out of him. Like, come on. You bullied the kids in our class, including me. What? When did we ever bully? You fucking threw erasers at him. We just joke around sometimes. Yeah, we never hit anyone in class and we never made anyone shuttle for us here. Derogatory term for a boy student who runs errands. We're saints compared to some of the other guys. Homerooms with dudes like Jisoo Kim are basically a living. I get what they're saying. Like, at the end of the day, they were just jokes. Like, cause back in middle school, I was definitely made fun of, and not like in a friendly way. Like, they would definitely be out of pocket, but it was definitely better because at least they were just saying like names. Like, they didn't do anything. Like, they didn't go out. They didn't like shove my head in the toilet bowl. They didn't fucking give me the. They didn't beat the brakes off of me. They didn't like give me wedgies or anything. I mean, I don't think anyone really does that nowadays. Like, that's like back in 2007. But even so, like, yes, things can definitely be worse, and I'm glad that these two didn't never went to those lengths. But like, that doesn't mean like what they were doing was okay. You can't just joke around like that. If you can only joke around like that if they're your friend and you know that they're cool with it. You can't do that to strangers, though. You might think you're just joking around and playing rough, but it's all the same kind of violence for the rest of us. It's all the same. Violence is still violence, regardless of how great or small. And I resented you both for being so cruel without a shred of guilt. Yeah, look at that. That erased it. So, yeah. You said I should speak up, so I thought I'd give it a try. Jeez, no one's ever said anything like that, so I don't know what to say. I was just joking, I didn't know if people could think of it that way. Me too, we thought it was fine because at least we weren't as rough as the others. It was strange how nice you were to me once we both started hanging out, so I figured maybe you didn't realize that you were doing is also a form of violence. Like you said, you never beat up kids for money and made them be a shuttle for you, and you never really hit me that hard anyway. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. I know that doesn't excuse everything we've done so far, but I can't think of anything else to say at this point. Oh no, is he about to beat them up? Like, Honestly, I think that's like I think that's how you know that they're telling the truth is like man, we're fucking sorry, but like we don't know what else to say because like that's like genuine. Because if they actually did like know what to say, like the perfect thing, it's like nah, you rehearsed that, you rehearsed that until it's just to like look good. But since they didn't know exactly, they just felt the remorse. That's genuine. I believe that's genuine. But wait, what are you doing? Don't eat that off the ground. Oh, he just dropped it, and then it's like since he's so used to like being in the military, it's like you can't really worry about like if it's on the ground, then it's like hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I thought he was hearing about how they were being like. I'm sorry, like I didn't know that was a community. I thought what happened was he heard about them being bullies and like he was about to fucking Ijin was about to just go off and beat the fucking shit out of both of them, but nah, it's all cool. Miss, please wait a moment. Nice of you to drop by, Yona. Jay, goodness, why are you yelling all of a sudden? I heard you're running a check on Ijin. Is that true? Why wouldn't it be true? You're the one who was tracking his background because you got suspicious. I was for a while, but I stopped and promised him that I wouldn't, so just stop it now. Don't you realize the manner of life we have to lead? Have you already forgotten all the horrible things that happened to you recently? But he wasn't. He helped rescue you, but that doesn't make him trustworthy. You should really expect me to ignore the fact that some kid with a fake background is in your class? We understand your position in the matter, but this is a matter of concern for the school as well. This means that school is affiliated with SW Corp accepted student through forged records. But I'm glad you're here. We'll be receiving word any minute now. What? Ijin's records were somewhat restricted from access, so we conferred with contacts higher up the network to acquire his information. Well, tell me you're not curious, Yona. Don't you want to know who he really is? No, I don't. Ijin said me, and that's enough. I mean, honestly, they're kind of speaking facts. Like, yeah, she's grateful, and that's beautiful, but like, Ijin does have faked records. That is something to be very concerned about. Like, we know he's a good guy who works, but like, what if he wasn't? What if he was a goddamn terrorist or some shit? Even then, like, is Ijin a good guy? Cause I'm trying to remember. Is he still a mercenary who only works for like whoever pays him, or is he actually like officially with the U.S. Army? Man, I think because they showed him in the flashback where he was like, where he was because they had that flashback where he was like eating with other soldiers, but he didn't really look like he belonged with them because they were all like older, whereas he was like in high school or even middle school because like I said, he was really young. I don't think mercenaries go to basic training, but he didn't fit in, so maybe he had to. Maybe his employer made him. Man, this is some good stuff. I'm so glad I picked this up as early as I did, cause like if I had picked this up later and it had been spoiled for me, I would have been pissed. Let's all have a listen together. Wait, hold on, I gotta check something. All right, everything's good. I wish I could pause, but my recorder on this Chromebook it doesn't let me pause. Like once I stop it, it's done. G Sin speaking. I'm calling in to regard your recent inquiry. I'm thrilled to finally learn the truth behind that young man's identity. Yes, we know he's been asked about Ijin quite extensively. And we have, and it was rather discerning to find so difficult. The orders from above are that SW shall refrain from any further inquiry concerning Ijin Yu. What did you just... How can it be? We don't even know who he really is. Considering the lasting friendship between SW Corp and his government, we inform you that SW Corporation has nothing to worry about this individual. So he does work for the government now. Ijin Yu was estranged from his family after an unfortunate plane crash. He is merely a young man who has found his way back home. Oh, that's so cute. I have a new thumbnail idea. I can like separate it like with the violence with the violent version and this version to show that like he has like two sides to him. Ooh, I'm so clever. I mean, I'm not really, but I feel clever. Yona and Sokju. Huh, I haven't seen them at school in a while. Geez, they're coming just when class is practically over. Huh, why is she staring at me? Doing the last team fight yesterday. Is Ijin on school today? Huh, Ijin, he was here earlier, but I don't know where he went. He got called to the office a few minutes ago. He did? The chairman is at school right now. Huh? Grandpa's here? He came without telling me? Why is he here? Did he come to meet Ijin? I wanted to thank you in person since you declined. I came to you. Thank you for saving my Yona. There's no need for that. I was only trying to rescue my sister. Yona-san just happened to be there too. Stop fucking playing with me. I told you I don't give a damn about her. I'm aware of that, but you still saved my granddaughter nonetheless. And I apologize for getting your sister involved. Wait, that reminds me. He said the same thing back. He said the same thing way back in the first chapter, or not? Yes, it was in the prologue. He killed he helped those guys from the terrorists, and they were like, and they were like, oh, thank you so much. And he's like, hey, I'm doing this for the money. Don't even bother thanking me. And they were like, well, be that as it may, whatever your intentions are, you still saved us, so thank you. And he was like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, Ijin Yu, I like Ijin Yu. Like, he's not exactly like pure or even good per se, but he definitely has like his own code, if that makes sense. I wouldn't call him a hero, or maybe not even an anti-hero, but he's not a villain protagonist either. He's very in between. I guess I would call him a sociopathic hero. And I apologize for getting your sister involved. Oh, I already said that. No need to worry about it either, since Yona already apologized. If that's all, I'll head back to class, sir. Will you be Yona's bodyguard? That's not something an average teenager like me could do. Bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. Also, Ijin's not very good undercover, because it's like, boy, you ain't no average teenager. We know that. An average teenager can neutralize, kidnappers, compromise former special soldiers either. But SW has its own internal security team. Yes, but they can't help protect her in school. The circumstances are different for an old man like myself. But a young girl like Yona won't be able to lead a normal life with a security team following her around. I definitely understand why he's asking. Like, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I mean, it's a good idea for the grandpa to be asking, or no, the chairman. I'm sorry, that's disrespectful. The chairman. However, with Ijin, it's like, from his perspective, it's like, sucka, I got so many reasons why I can't do this. A, that's not my mission. B, I have to protect my sister. She comes first. I don't even care about Yona. C, I just don't like you in general. Like, like he there's no way he's gonna do this unless it somehow benefits him. Sokju has asked to be taken off for security detail a few days ago. Oh, oh, Sokju was good though. I mean, he wasn't like with the shits like Ijin was, but like he was so a little cold. Why'd they get rid of him? Which is why I thought of you. I don't think I can help you either. I'm not here merely to thank you for Yona. I also wanted to thank you for what you did 3 years ago. Oh shit. I've been wanting to express my gratitude for some time now. Without your efforts, I wouldn't have been able to see my son before he passed. It was just another job, sir. Yes, a dangerous one that no other person would take on. But because you took the job and completed the mission successfully, I was able to see my son again. He spoke of you often. He was worried and asked me to find out why you were living as a mercenary. I tried my best, but it was impossible to find you. And yet here we are. Yona is his daughter. I have a daughter just about your age. Oh, I can't guard her. But I won't look the other way if something happens. That's more than enough. Oh, and allow me one more request, if I may. I'd like to hear your thoughts on our security team at SW. What you mean? SW security team is a part of a long and proud tradition, perhaps too proud for their own good. They believe Yona's recent kidnap would have been contained even without your assistance. Lies, like, first off, I'm still like reeling over the fact that they fired Sokju Ko. Like, that's fucked up. Sokju was the real one. He was practically family, and he was good at his job, and they still fired him because he fell off one time. So that's the first doozy. The second doozy was that Yona and like those guy and that guy he rescued, aka his new commanding officer, is his. I believe that's the command. That's Yona's dad, and this is his dad, aka that's what makes him the grandpa of Yona. And so that's also a doozy. The third doozy is that he knows about all of this and he knows who Ijin Yu is. This is a lot to take in. Like, god dang. We face growing threats. Oh, wait. Which brings me back to, like, the fourth doozy, although this wasn't anywhere near as big as, like, those previous three. They fired him, but then they're saying, oh, we would have done it without Ijin Yu. Like, man, shut your bitch. Then bring him back. We face growing threats as SW continues to expand its business, but the security division lacks innovation, which is why I'd like to get your honest assessment of their skills. As a paid assignment, of course. Oh. Alright, let's begin. Everyone open your books. I heard you got fired. I'm just kidding. But out of your efforts, I haven't been able to see my son before he passed. I guess he died. Wait, wasn't he like his... How could a young kid like you be working as a mercenary? I never saw your face, so I had no idea you were... Okay, never mind. That wasn't... Okay, because his CO was like had like auburn hair. This guy... Okay, so that's not the commanding officer. That's just some other dude. You're a teenager, right? Stop munching on that and try some of this. Yeah, real food. Although, I'm not a fan of kimchi, but hey, food is food. What you eat really matters at your age. This new client seems pretty rich, really. They're building roads, a school, and a clinic to the town we're taking them to. Really not just digging a little well, but there's no point in investing in that town. They said they're just gonna be there to help. They're volunteering or something. Seems pointless to me, but I guess those townies hit the jackpot. They should give me some of that money if they're so rich. Is that a chocolate bar with almonds? Oh no, extra cacao. Did they spell cocoa wrong? What the fuck is... Oh, it's just Spanish for coke. Fuck. Why am I so stupid? Oh. He's not taking any of the food. Ijin, you're so selfish. I heard you're leaving for your next job. That's a shame. I'll miss having you around. Leave me alone. Stop by sometime if you can. We'll be here for at least another month. I packed some snacks and some basic medical supplies. Why are you giving this to me? Huh? Wait, you speak Korean? But why don't you say so? I try your language and even English, but you never respond. Wait, what ethnicity is Ijin Yu? Japanese? Cause the reason why I say Japanese is because like he's not English. He's not English. I mean, he could be. I mean, I guess that was he could have been British, but I guess not. So he's not. He's not from any English speaking country. He's not Korean because back in like the first prologue chapter, he spoke Korean, but like it wasn't very natural. So he wasn't born in Korea. But he is Asian looking. I mean, you can't tell from the comic, of course, but like Nobody acts like he looks different. They never like say like, "Oh, you freaking gaijin" or whatever. Like, well, no, gaijin's a Japanese word. He's not. The Koreans don't use that. They use Yankee. They didn't call me Yankee. They didn't say he looked different. So he's obviously got like Asian traits, if that makes any sense. So is he Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, Singaporean, Malaysian? I don't know what the fuck he is. Well, you want to know why I'm giving you these things? Because I have a daughter just about your age. You remind me of her and I can't help but worry. Jin, did you hear the news? That town you guarded the volunteers, the whole town got taken over by a resistance group. What the fuck? They were waiting for the foreigners to finish construction in order to take over the buildings. I heard most of the volunteers were killed. Damn! Why didn't they call him in then? I guess they're cut off guard. Shit. Ijin, are you free right now? I'm sorry for doubting you. And also for the late apology, but I want to apologize to you in person. There's no need for that. I understand your reasons. You did what you had to do. Oh, and I know you're going to say no, but Grandpa asked me to invite you on his behalf. Oh, go. Huh? Who the hell is this kid? Why won't they tell us his real identity? Man, that student is here to see you. What? Dang, this was the first two episodes, and it's getting juicy. Maybe I won't even need 5. 3 might be enough. These 2 might be enough. How did this happen all of a sudden? Just spend a few days with the team and let me know your thoughts. The arrangements have been made to accommodate you, so it should be fairly easy for you to get a sense of the program. Can I get a gun and a knife in case they go crazy on me? I said I want to experience what being into security team is like. Does he want to be a bodyguard? Aren't you going to join the training? Today's session is for Team 2 and I'm part of Team 3 and I'm still recovering. Just so you know, my team escorts Yuna exclusively while Team 2 escorts Miss G and her parents. I just had patience. What the fuck? Are they in the construction building? Like, what? It looks like it's still being built. Also, the South Korean flag is like the coldest flag I have ever seen. Like, yin and yang, but it's red and blue. Like, that is so cool. Not to like to disrespect our flag's pretty cool too, but like the South Korean flag, when I first saw that, like I was entranced by it. I still am. Like it's just such a good flag, man. Like I don't think anything like there's plenty that definitely come close, but none. I don't think anyone can beat it. If anyone knows a cooler like country flag than this, because I'm pretty sure there's like probably like some fictional flag that's probably got like dragons on it that might look cooler. But if we're talking about like real life country flags, it ain't gonna be as good as this one right here. I'm telling you that right now. This student will be joining us for the next few days. He's in the same class as SW Corp from Team 3, and the chairman has allowed for him to take part in our program and learn about our field. Sir, is he the one who settled the kidnapping situation in SW Corp? Yes, he is. This little kid? I'm Ijin Yu. Thank you for letting me participate. So, he wants to see what it's like to be a bodyguard? That's what he said. I had no idea. I guess it would suit him. He ain't no bodyguard, he's an assassin. Oh, these fuckers. What's she doing here? Ha 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 ha. He's keeping up pretty well. I ought to pick up the pace. Double time. Pick it up in same formation. Yes, sir. This kid. He ran enough to make him faint, but he kept up the whole time. And even looks like he still got 20 more laps in him. I could probably be obviously not as good as him, but I feel like I would have been a decent runner if I had actually practiced, but I never run. I'm gonna have to work on that when I join the military or when I like do basic training, because holy shit. I was decent in PE though, like obviously I wasn't good enough to like join track or cross country, but I had a little bit of size to my running skills, you know what I'm saying? 5 more on my mark. Go! I can't do this shit though, like, damn. Oh, they can't even keep up with Ijin because he's a beast. This is basic training, but Team 2 is falling rather far behind this boy. Well, because he's already been through basic training. He's been through extra training. Where did they get this kid? Did he already train somewhere else before? He's too good. God damn it. He's going to give me hell for this later. Sir, I heard your student played a critical role in Miss Yu on this rescue, and I'd like to test his skills for myself. What? So you expect me to let you spar with a high school kid? What the hell is wrong with you? Huh? I don't mind. Get the protective gear on him. Hey. This will be fine, right? Can't say they're a tough bunch to be up against. Most of the men are former special forces. How long will this kid be able to last? He couldn't possibly lose to some teenager, could he? Didn't you say this kid was extraordinary as if he had training? He's still no match for our men. These men have been highly trained in all manners of combat long before they began working at SW. Just take it easy, you two. Especially you. Got it. No worries, sir. Ready. Look alive, kid. I'm nothing like those chumps you managed to beat. Fight! What is he doing? He's not supposed to go that hard in sparring. Pow! Oh, pow! You got me, did you? Ooh. He struck precisely where the face was left exposed. Hey, oh no. Ooh. He didn't have to do that, all that. They're like, what the fuck? He said take it easy. I mean, he didn't take it easy either, so I guess that's what he gets, but he just doesn't know how to take it easy. How is this a sparring session? Yeah, he knocked the fuck. Like, come, why did he do all that? Perhaps this wasn't his intention all along. Oh my god, why did I say that? Ew, I've been watching too much memes lately. For those of you who don't know, Arda in Japanese means my mind. I don't know what the Korean version is. I'm gonna have to look that up or ask my. Well, fuck no, I'm not asking my mom what that means, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, so that's why I said it. But why did I say it with no hesitation? Though, like that's something you should think about. Like as soon as I saw the words, like it literally left my mind and my mouth. God, I'm so fucking stupid, but shit, at least I'm not boring. Alright, so episode 27 might be my last. Actually, this might be my last. Like, when did I fucking start? Episode 23, right? This kid's something else. I see now how he had a bigger hand in saving Miss Yon than Sokju. Huh? Shit, I'm screwed. Let me give it a try too, sir. Excuse me? Isn't it bad enough that we lost once to this kid? And Bomsuk Cha, you're seriously stepping up to play? Sure, seeing the kid show off his skills got me wondering what would happen. We can't have you all charging a teenager. I don't mind, sir. Are you sure? But you must be exhausted. I haven't moved around enough to be that tired. Good. Where you learn to fight like that, kiddo? Aren't we using the headgear? I don't need it, but go ahead and use one if you need it. Dang, that reminds me back when me and my friends when we used to like box in like the fucking locker room back in high school. We wasn't going anywhere near as hard as these guys, but like now that I think about it, we were kind of stupid because we didn't use like we used boxing gloves, but we didn't use no headgear. At least not that I can. Did we? I don't think we did. Nah, we didn't use headgear. Like, man, I got a fucking split lip, and you already know what happened to my eye. Like, for those of you who actually went to my high school, like, that shit was crazy. Why are they acting so cocky though? Like, why don't they just like politely spar? Like, what's wrong with these people? Punk. I like your spirit, kid. What do you think will happen this time? We made the mistake of underestimating the opponent earlier, but that won't happen again, man. Our men train themselves every single day, and this time he's up against our team's ace. Might be a different story if weapons were involved, but hand-to-hand combat like this all comes down to one's physical strength. Bomsuk Choi is a difficult opponent. There's no telling what kind of rigorous training this kid has been through. Nothing could prepare him for this fight. As much of a bitter pill as it is to swallow, physical strength really is like most of what matters in a physical fight. Like technique definitely does too, but like if you weak, you weak. And I would know. Like I'm definitely better than I was in middle school, but like even now I'm kind of like a piece of shit compared to like all my other friends who were probably like exercising since they were in middle school, if not elementary. So, whereas I didn't start till like high school. So yeah. Oh, you pack a stronger punch than I expect from the looks of you. Great timing too. But too bad, kid, because you won't break my guard with tricks like that. Wait, did he kick his balls? Dude, little punk thinks he can go for my knees like that? Pow! Ooh! Pow, pow. Huh? Pow. Crack! He broke Gumpson's upper guard by striking his knee and immediately struck his neck. That's enough to narrow the gap of physical strength between them, and further attacks on his files would disable his advances entirely. I thought he was about to say like he broke his ribs or some shit, because that looked kind of dangerous. Would anyone else like to go? Kid, you shouldn't go for the neck or the knees when you're sparring. Oh, are there rules to sparring? I'm sorry, what's it? What the fuck? What do you think sparring is? Man, his training must have been crazy. Like, they probably beat each other with like rocks and sticks with no protective gear. If they're, where did he learn how to fight? Cause I need to go there too. I actually know I don't. Cause if I did, I would probably die. First, I need to go get basic training. Then I need to go get what he's getting. No, I'm not saying there are specific rules and all, but wait, yeah, there is. Yeah, when it comes to sparring, you can't do shit that might put them in the hospital. Like, at least as far as I'm aware. Maybe it's different in Korea. That just seems like we're picking on the kid for beating it. Honestly, I guess it wasn't a coincidence that this kid saved Sok-Chu Cohen's Yona. What do you think? From basic training to sparring, every aspect we've been able to witness has been exceptional. Wait, well, let's move on to the next course, shall we? Gee, what does she mean by that? You want to experience real security duties, don't you? Now that you're done basic training, it's time for yourself. See what it feels like to be a real bodyguard. Looks like you're pairing with Team 2, which means you'll be escorting me. What a bitch! I never imagined being in the same class as Miss Yona. It shocked me as well. I learned of his identity during our research, but it's still quite jarring to see for myself. That codename Jin was none other than this young boy. His name was only revealed a few years ago, which means he was even younger when he became known for his talent. I just can't fathom how this kid can be the same ruthless individual, sir. Well, I thought his name was Ijin, so that's not even his real name. Like, his code name was Jin, so he changed his Korean. He made like his, so he went by he named his alias like something similar. All right, okay, I see. Dayon is Ijin out with a friend. Yeah, he said he had to take care of something. He'll be a little late. He shouldn't be out too late. I'm sure he'll be okay, but if he should run to any hooligans late at night. If he runs to any hooligans late at night, he finna beat the brakes off of them. Miserable. How is this guy didn't even do that bad. He was the one that got really messed up, but he looks just fine. Good going, idiots. Are goddamn disgrace to our profession. Be warned, cause I'm gonna train you like never before. You fools ought to be grateful that we can get chewed out today. Huh? Wow. Hands. Damn kids. Are they jealous just because he looks good in this suit? Like, come on. Personally speaking, I think the boss was being unfair on them because it's like. I mean, that's kind of like the whole point of the military. Like, the boss has to be unfair, but like. I don't think that's a disgrace. Like Ijin, they literally know that he's like a crazy son of a bitch who's like infamous for like how good he is. Like you can't hate on him for losing, or you can't hate on them for losing. Get back. I don't want to silver though. She's crazy. 2 guards are always at her side, and 3 in the back which makes for a total of 5 men. Have you ever thought of singing or acting as a career? One of the SW subject runs an entertainment agency. That's where we're headed now. Obviously, he probably has it, but dang, I fucking wish I could be like an actor and a soldier. That would be so epic. But you wouldn't have any free time though. Like, that would be exhausting. I'm not interested. Really, because you'd be great. Really? You think he'd be a good actor or singer? Like, not to diss my boy Ijin Yu, he's a real one, but the only qualities he'd have to be a good idol is the fact that he's attractive. Like, if he wasn't handsome, she would not be asking him that. Like, because he can't sing or rap, as far as I'm aware. I don't think he can act aside from like being undercover, and even then, he's not personally speaking. I don't think he's even that good at that. But then, are you interested in becoming a bodyguard? Guess what? That's what they told me. They were told about my involvement. Yes, you do seem like you're pretty good at it. Judging about how well you did train today and how easily you beat the guards team too. That only happened because the 2 gentlemen let their guard down. They had to hold back because I'm dressing. Hey, he's sticking up for them. Well, I don't think he's doing it to be polite. He's just doing it to get. He's just doing it to hide how good he really is. And I started with a greater advantage over them. And they consider me as an actual opponent, giving it their best. I want to beat them. Is that so? I expected him to be gloating over being working bodyguards, but he's not like that at all. This kid. He's drawing the perfect assessment of the situation. This building looks very nice, but also very unstable. Like, I don't know why, but. Hey. I've been staying here for an hour and he hasn't even flinched. Where did you receive this intense level of training? I'm talking about the tactics used in today's training and sparring. That's not something you can pull up without consistent training. I learned on the streets where I grew up. Oh, I was from the hood. I don't think he was. I think he was. No, he was picked up early, but or maybe he was. I don't know. I didn't take him for it. Oh, he. I can't believe I fell for. I mean, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't think he was telling the truth, but I didn't think he was joking either. Like, what the fuck? Damn. No wonder he's so crazy. Their basic training actually had him. Oh wait, is this basic training or they just? No, that's actually his basic training. They fucking shot at him to see how far. I mean, oh my god, who did he work for? Cause I mean, yes, they play gunfight, but they don't actually fucking shoot at you. At least not that I'm aware of. He had to fight a dude armed with a pipe. He's holding a fucking pipe, and he had to fight that. I wonder, is the guy with the pipe the one who beat all these dudes, or is Ijin the one who beat all those dudes? Are you doing okay? It's been a long day. I'm fine, man. Strange. I might figure that this was your first job of this line of work. This is my first time, man. It's not surprising you get this impression from him. The kid hasn't asked a single question since we began to root, and doesn't seem affected at all even when we deliberately skip dinner to test. Hey, that's not fucking cool. Like, you can't do that to him. Man's gotta eat. I mean, women's gotta eat too, but like, people gotta eat. Why would you? I mean, I guess it's to make sure, because the problem with eating is you gotta get rid of it somehow, you know what I'm saying? And you can't. But you could have given him, like, I don't know, a fucking IV pack at least. He never budged from his position until he was instructed to do so. Uh-oh. Is he drunk? Ma'am, are you alright? Hey. I can't believe it. He managed to cover her in that split second before an impact? Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. What happened? We believe it was a drunk driver, sir. What? The driver looked unconscious, so we're pulling him out of the vehicle. Call the ambulance and secure the driver. Make sure they get to the bottom of this. Yes, sir. Alert the hospital right now. Miss J may be injured and should be checked. Oh, are you okay? Yes, ma'am. You might have been hurt, so you should come with me to get checked. Rather. I think you should wear a seatbelt from now on, even when you're in the back seat. Huh? Alright, yeah, wear the fucking seat, but like, my mom told me that, like, people in Korea, like, used to make fun of her because she wore a seatbelt, and it's like, man, I'm not trying to die. Anyway, this is gonna be my last episode for the day. Oh, that looks good. You're making lunch already? Anything I can do? I'm making lunch for Grandpa today. I'll have some set aside for you two later. But did he already go to work? I'm gonna take you to his workplace. I used to visit him there pretty often, but I haven't been there since you came home. Omelet! His workplace. Then I'll come with you. Huh? Did you win the lottery or something recently? What do you mean? You just look so happy ever since you got back from your vacation. Do I? At 703, apartment 703 gave us some snacks to share by, so drop by after your shift. I said drop by. I'd be mispronouncing words today. You go ahead and I'll stop by after I sort the recycling a bit. Okay, but don't take too long since I'm going to go through it later tonight anyway. I guess I let myself get too excited for Asian to return. Excuse me, can you move your car just a little? There's no time for the rest of us to get through, man. Calm the fuck down, bitch. I'll go after I chuck this shit. Damn. Baby, can you try these out too? Damn it, why didn't you hand it to me earlier? I just noticed it, babes. What is wrong with him? Grandpa. Yeah, you lucky. If Ijin was there, he would have beat the shit out of you for that. What are you two doing here? I brought you lunch. You shouldn't have. I can just buy something nearby. Yeah, but I know you prefer my cooking over that. Well, of course, but were you starting to recycling? Yes, it's better to take care of it before it starts piling up. Otherwise, it can get out of hand pretty quickly. But that'll help. No, I don't need to get your clothes ready. Well, now I can just wash them later. So we can get it done quick and have lunch together. Well, alright. I made some of those braised lotus roots that you love. You did? No place like home to get a good night's sleep, eh? I can't just getting sleep at that damn hospital. It's not even easy with all the nurses coming out of the rooms all night. Let's go get some food, something healthy. Yes, boss. Wait, hold up. Who are all of these people? Why are they blushing? Oh no, they're looking at Ijin. They're looking at Ijin Yu. I thought they were looking at like these two, and I was like, I mean, he's cool and all, but like he ain't that cool. What the hell's that kid doing here? What's he going through the trash? Hey, Grandpa, I knew I'd seen him before. Oh, what security guard? He's the grandpa that was at the house when we went to get the kid. I thought he looked familiar. It must be from seeing him when I visit. Oh, then that girl must be. He knew how to smile too. He really does look like your average teenager. Should we go over to say hello? Forget it. Guys like us don't do anything but ruin moments like that. Let's go get a bite to eat. Sure. Damn. See you later, Grandpa. Okay, get home safe, you two. Should head on home. Good work today. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. I should pick up some snacks for the kids on the way. That's a no parking zone. You can't park your car there, sir. What the hell? Parking isn't allowed here because it blocks entry and makes it hazardous for children. I would suggest you park in the parking lot instead. And why should I listen to a geezer like you? I'll park my goddamn car wherever I want. This is a no parking zone. You're the guard here, aren't you? You don't want us to get you fired, do you? I know if I get paid thanks to all the residents here. Which is why I'm asking to park elsewhere to avoid causing trouble for residents. I saw an open spot just a minute ago. You only parked this car in that tiny ass parking lot, and then some other car ends up scratching mine. Are you gonna reimburse me for the damages? I doubt that your salary would cover that, Grandpa. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? I mean, fuck the other guy too, but like, she's just as bad. Why, you disrespectful little shit. That is no way to speak to your elders. Who the hell are you, me? Who wants to know, bitch? Well, what's it to you, motherfucker? Answer me, bitch. Shut the fuck up and move your car, you little shit. And if I ever catch you giving this gentleman any shit again, I'll fuck you both up real good. Yeah! Yeah! Nice one, man. Are you alright, sir? Oh, sure. Thank you for your help. Anytime. I'm guessing you don't recognize me, but I come here sometimes to visit my friend, and I recently saw you when I came to see Ijin. Oh. At least I could hold up my head up in front of the kid now. His grandpa would have gone more shit from that fresh little bastard if I hadn't been there. You did good. You won't believe how disrespectful these young punks can be these days. Hey, I was trying to do you a favor, man. Come on. Jesus, what now? Why are you someone giving us that sound look? Here! Turns out someone who lives at this apartment. Is this a threat? No, you gotta... No, no, it's just goddamn simple. Just say that. Let me explain. No, don't come any closer. Oh, he was just trying to be friendly, man. Although I can definitely see why. Oh my god, these last couple of episodes, I really, man. I mean, week. I mean, not week here. This is entirely different. Mercenary Enrollment was like a blast from the beginning up to. It has never stopped being good, but these last couple of episodes hit hard. I really enjoyed them. This is probably like my favorite read and review I've done in a while. I'm not sure if it's my best, but it was definitely good, and that's all I can say. I'm almost done with my Christmas break, and that depresses the hell out of me. But shit, we all gotta go back to work at some point. Am I right? Take care, everyone. Have a good day.